Even my tutors, lecturers had told, I remember, you better become a musician, not an engineer. You won't become a good engineer, better do music.
Right.
And I only wanted to do
Right.
music. The beauty is that we travel, wherever festival, there's college, inter-college festivals,
Right.
and the college only send us, they give the attendance.
Right.
In that way, I'm a bit spoiled. I can say never going to class. That I'm a proud listener.
Right.
That's the only thing. I can do without a limit. You can
Right.
listen to all kind of genres. You can appreciate.
Right.
I think appreciating music itself is a different genres
Different
itself
genre,
is.
Right.
Those are my favorite
Right.
vocalists actually from the north.
Okay.
Sukhwinder Singh,
Okay.
Kailash Kayar,
Right.
and KK.
KK. Oh.
I always wanted to make a veteran actor that would even to sing that
Right.
song, and we felt that
Right.
a bit of blues influence in a folk
Right.
Malayalam way would be great.
Right.
So it was our intuition, and it turned up pretty well, I believe.
Right.
Eye of the Tiger, all that stuff.
Yes,
It was
yes, yes.
Survive, or the band's name
Yeah,
Survive,
yeah.
and they were being featured in that film.
Right.
It's a total different ball game. You compose for the film and you take an artist's song into a film.
Into a film.
It was like that moment of time when I released it, I made the songs.
Right.
I really was in that mind state that my first child was born that time. So
Okay.
it gave me a lot of hope.
Welcome to News 18 Sosha. I am Yatamanyu Narain, and today I am with the incredible Job Kurian, who just delivered an electrifying performance at Southside Story.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show, sir. And I want to know, how do you find this entire atmosphere of Southside Story?
To be honest, it was amazing to be on stage today.
Right.
Last time, 2 years back, I had come
Right.
once before. This time, I felt better
Right.
to be on stage because I think the audience really participated with everything,
They did. They
and
did.
encouraged all the audience, all kind of genres.
Right.
So it was really special.
Right. And it was a lovely set at the end of the day, and your performance was very earthy. It had this raw energy to it. So I wanted to know, what kind of bond do you share with your band, and how do you nurture it? How do you make it so original? How do you make it so natural?
I feel to be on stage with the band together, it's sheer brotherhood, and it has to be an honest one.
Right.
It should not be a fake one. I believe that the brotherhood is real. The concert would be more, it really connects. The energy connects to the audience.
Right.
They give it back. It's all. It should be genuine. First of all,
Right.
I should be genuine, and I feel whatever I'm doing in my life, I try to be myself, and,
Yes.
true to myself,
Right.
and I respect my co-artist, and I try to
Right.
share that bond, so it reflects on the concert.
Right.
And even somebody is having a low, we encourage that person.
Right.
It's a beauty, yeah,
Right,
to be
right.
on stage with really good friends.
Friends. Right.
That's the main
Right.
thing.
So I also wanted to know about your formative years of your life. At what juncture of your life did you get this clarity that I want to pursue music as a career?
Probably during my engineering days,
Right.
even my tutors, lecturers had told, I remember, you better become a musician, not an engineer. You won't become a good engineer, better do music.
Right.
And I only wanted to do
Right.
music. I don't know in which genre, which format, but that was a decision.
Right.
In those days, I think we had a band in college.
Oh, okay.
And I could just do that. I tried. My family, I should mention them, my father, mother, my wife.
Right.
Everybody are really encouraging. Really, they support in all my ups
Endeavors,
and downs.
yeah.
And moods, and artists always have mood swings and stuff, but they cope up with me in every aspect.
That's a very good thing.
Yeah.
Sir. So back in the days, like you said, you had a band in college.
In college,
So
yeah.
you used to perform at fest and
Yeah.
venues.
Never going to class, but we'll.
So how was
travel
that
all around.
experience? Where did you used to
I
go
studied my engineering in Malnad College of Engineering,
Yeah.
Hassan.
B.Tech.
It's in Karnataka.
Right.
Yeah. The beauty is that we travel, wherever festival, there's college, inter-college festivals,
Right.
and the college only send us, they give the attendance.
Right.
in that way, I'm a bit spoiled. I can say never go into class. But honestly, I feel all those reflects now also, their support, their encouragement.
Right.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have all the backlogs I had. My my lecturers have helped me out to get cleared of my all the papers and stuff.
Right.
So it's all beautiful memories.
Right.
Before I think 18 years back.
Right. So, sir, I mean, you first came into limelight because of the reality show Superstar.
Yes.
So, in what way did that show help you in your exposure? How did that help you?
Reality show for me is kind of, I take it this way. It's very tough for any artist to get recognition from the audience.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a lot of time. Normally it takes a hell lot of time.
Right.
But a show like that, it was a kind of very organized, well organized show, Superstar.
Yeah.
So it really caught the audience very fast, and
Right.
I was lucky to be a part of that
Right.
competition. I was never a competition man though, but somehow scraped through till the second position, and that has really helped me with my identity. As a musician, people everywhere recognize us, like, how you are that singer, that. So from there, I had to develop on my own music, and there's a long way after that.
It was a challenging journey.
But the recognition is the most toughest thing, I think.
Right.
People recognize you as an artist.
Right.
That's a blessing.
Right. So I suppose you made your playback debut with the movie Goal, right?
Goal, probably not. A different one. Goal is, that's a group.
Right.
My solo might be this film called Black Cat, and Urumi was Arane, the song.
Right.
That really reached to the audience very well. So that would be the song I'll say from my part.
Right. So when you made your debut as a playback singer, how did you find this whole, because you were performing live up until then, but performing in a studio might have been a very different experience for you.
Yeah.
So how was that? How did you
I'm not a studio man at all.
Oh.
I just don't like to put my headphones and just be in a room alone and say I'm not comfortable, but we'll have to do it because that's the way it works. You'll have to sing in studios. I'm a live man.
Right. I saw that today. I
love to perform in front of an audience.
Right.
But the studio is a different experience. I have to go a long way to be a good studio artist, I feel now also. So, but it's that way, studio one side and lives and totally another.
Right. So you're also a very versatile singer, because I was listening to your discography and I discovered 2 songs and they have become one of my favorites. One was Hey Neelavan and one was Love Savari.
Oh.
The fact that I loved the most about these songs was because your grasp at Hindustani classical music as well. I mean, how did you take any formal training for that?
I had a bit here and there. Carnatic music is my base actually. From there, I learned a bit of Western classical and a bit of Hindustani. But I can say that I'm a proud listener. That's the only thing. I can do without a limit. You can listen to all kind of genres. You can appreciate. I think appreciating music itself is a different genres itself is. I think you'll make you broad in your thought perspectives, and you take here some element of Sukhvinder, some element of Kailash. That's I think probably in Love Safari you would have heard such kind of rendering. That I cannot do justice to their levels and all, but I can try at least adapt some of their. Those are my favorite vocalists actually from the north. Sukhvinder Singh, Kailash Kayar, and KK.
KK. Oh. Your voice, it is very similar to KK. People must have told you that.
Yaro Dosti and stuff.
Oh my God, yes. And he was also from Kerala, so that's a beautiful
vocalist.
Right. So that also brings me to this question that what was the most challenging, what was some of the most challenging playback songs of your career for which you had to step out from your comfort zone?
I tried to sing only songs which suits me. I tell honestly to the composer that brother, this is not in my area or cup of tea. But this one I can try, and it all depends on the composer. They encourage us to do our best. Even if we say that no, it's not. I cannot. They'll say just try it, and they make us comfortable to take the best out of you.
Right.
So I've been blessed with such music composers who share very good chemistry with me and give my space first of all.
Right. I also wanted to talk about, Talam, your album.
Talam.
It's pronounced Talam. Talam. Okay.
It's beat.
Okay.
Talam is
Tal.
Rhythm.
Talam is Talam.
Yeah.
So, I love that was your venture into, composing music.
Yes.
That
was my debut album.
And the entire album sounds very diverse, very different. All the songs. I especially love, Irathala Pakshi. Iruthala Pakshi. And it was very bluesy. Yeah. It was very bluesy.
Very bluesy. Rex has played in it. Stephen has played.
Right.
So a lot of my favorite artists have played in that album.
Right. So how did you approach this composing act of yours?
No, myself, Charan and the Action, we three did the album Thalam.
Right.
We always wanted to make a veteran actor that would even to sing that song, and we felt that a bit of blues influence in a folk Malayalam way would be great.
Right.
So it was our intuition, and it turned up pretty well, I believe.
Right.
So it's one of my favorites as well, Eduthala Pakshi.
Right. So, Malayalam film industry has a very rich tradition of, good lyrics and, innovations.
Yeah.
So, how do you see the current trends of, Malayalam music industry? And where do you see this trend going? Where would it go?
Right now, I feel that every industry, independent art is getting a bit more attention and the more encouragement from the audience. Because before we used to just, we don't have any proper platform to express the music. Just after YouTube, after social media, things have changed drastically. I feel.
Right.
Is the domination of film have gone down and independent artists came up.
They're taking on the stage.
I'm really happy that even I could contribute a bit to the Malayalam independent scene.
Right.
It's now Avial was the first to break all the
barriers.
The barriers, and they did fantastic. And they are my very close friends, and I get to perform with them as well. I'm blessed that way.
Right.
And I followed their path. Rex is a very good friend of mine.
Right.
Everybody, we all wanted a parallel industry where artists can come
express
themselves
freely.
Freely, without any barriers. I sing in films as well. I enjoy that, but composing a track, performing in front of the audience, and if the audience take it back to us, that's the blessed moment, I feel.
Because of this boom in independent music scene in Malayalam industry, have you seen filmmakers, roping in indie musicians for their projects?
Collaborations happen nowadays. It's kind of more than singing or making a song for that particular film. It's like it is becoming like OSTs.
Right.
Original soundtrack. Inside the score, they feature a band, an indie artist.
Right.
That kind of a trend is coming up. So that is very, very, very much appreciable, I think.
Right.
It should come that way.
Right.
So that like the Rocky, Eye of the Tiger, all that stuff.
Yes.
Survive, or the band's name Survive, and they have been featured in that film.
Right.
It's a total different ball game. You compose for the film and you take an artist's song into a film.
Right.
That's a beauty.
Right. So I also wanted to know about thematic journey of your Hope project.
Yeah.
How do you select the stories that you want to tell? And how do you decide that what emotion do you want to focus on when you're telling these stories?
First of all, I try to make all my songs which has a biographical nature.
Yeah.
So that I can be truthful to my songs.
Right.
So all those songs some way or the other related to my life.
Nice.
So that I can present it to the audience very genuinely.
Yeah.
There's no made up stories and stuff.
Right.
So Hope project was like that moment of time when I released it. I made the songs.
Right.
I really was in that mind state that my first child was born that time. So it gave me a lot of hope. His growing up, and really hope is everything for me.
Right.
Tomorrow it should
Right.
get up with hope,
Right.
do more,
Right.
whatever possible limited time.
Right. So you also promised that there would be one more song in the whole project, which is called Hey.
Yeah.
So what is the update on that?
Currently, I have to finish that.
Right.
Right now, I am as musicians, we tend to our moods are different. So right now I'm into some other project, but I'll for sure finish Hey and release and let you know as well.
Right. What kind of bond do you share with your fans? Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. First of all, I'd like to call them my well-wishers.
I like to
I rarely call anybody my fan or something. It means the same, but I take it that way.
Right.
They are our well-wishers. Abhyudakamshigal in Malayalam, you say. They wish good for you.
Right.
I try to interact as much as I can.
Right.
Through Instagram, through whatever. I'm not a techie guy.
Right.
I'm not fully on phone, or I'm not a person who posts always.
Right.
But I try to reply to each and every message which I get on Instagram. I try to, even though I miss some. And whomever I like, they wish to meet me, it's not at all a problem. I'm open.
You're open to meeting.
Yeah, I get inspired once they say that they can relate to my songs. It's an important part in their life and stuff. I really get inspired, and that makes me motivated to go do better songs.
Right.
So I think I really love to meet people.
Right.
I'm a very social person.
You're a very social person that way. So, sir, when you're composing a song or music for a film, and when you're composing something for your own independent project, how are these two different for you? Are your approach different for?
Yeah, of course. Films are a dream of somebody else's.
Right.
We just have to support them as much as we can.
Right.
The other one is your own dream and your own expression.
Right.
That would be more truthful. I always feel that way.
Right.
But the other one is also, there is a whole team working for a film, and their effort should not go wasted.
Yeah.
It's a huge responsibility.
Right.
Should be more responsible when you do a film, I think.
Yes.
Because a lot of others' dreams are involved.
Right.
The other one is like, it's my dream. Any result for that matter, it will affect just me.
Right.
The other one is more responsible. So that's why I don't pick up many films to compose, because I feel I cannot. I'm not that. I cannot film. I cannot finish it in a time frame. I'm kind of not that a professional.
But
in that.
Sir, how do you decide? How do you choose a particular project?
Films, I make sure that I have good chemistry with the person who is director. That's the main thing. If he can relate to my music, things are very easy.
Yeah.
If they just come by just looking at the name, then it's gone. You cannot do. Because whatever we do, they'll not relate to it.
Yeah, correct.
So it's full of stress. It's full of tension.
Right.
I'm seriously a person who don't like to take tension. Yeah.
Right.
I get very stressed.
Right.
So I prefer to do indie music
more.
But right now I'm working for a film. It's a very close friend's project.
Okay. Nice.
So hopefully I can do justice to him.
Right. Finally, what are some of your upcoming indie projects that one?
Indie project, next one is releasing in a month or two.
Oh.
Name is Palayanam.
Okay.
It's about migration.
Okay. Oh, beautiful. That's a beautiful theme that you have tackled.
I know. I always feel that in some way or the other, if we are forced to move out from the land we live, or we are forced due to situations, financial aspect, anything, it matters. A mind, who was shifted, I assume that I am that person, and the pain is huge. I always wanted to be in India, my place.
Right.
Just going there might give you a lot of facilities and stuff, but our heart is here.
Right.
It's very painful for me. So that song is about that. I just assume that I am there and I want to come back.
That's it. Thank you for your time.
Sorry for all the stammerings. I'm not used to speak a lot of English.
No, it's fine, sir. I mean, your performance was incredible today, and we are only hoping to see more and more good stuff from you in the coming time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you for the soulful conversation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.